Hey guys, it's me, Quite Crafty, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some DIY ornaments. If you don't know who I am, I'm Quite Crafty. I just make a lot of art and craft videos, so do consider subscribing if that's your thing. So for all the ornaments, I'm going to be using these empty plastic ones from Michaels as well as Walmart. And without further ado, let's get started. So the first ornament is a snowy landscape. I'm going to be using some paint as well as some confetti glitters to make this snowy scenery. So you will need acrylic paint, some paintbrushes, some glitters obviously, and some glue. This one's really liquidy. I prefer a stronger glue. Somewhere to mix your paints. You don't need any water because I didn't end up using it, and some paper. So first I'm going to be pouring my acrylic paint into the mixing pot. I suggest you skip this part where you mix it with water because me being me did a really stupid idea of mixing the paint and water together thinking it would stick in the ornament, but it didn't. So if you're trying to paint the entire ornament, just put your acrylic straight from the bottle into the ornament and just swirl it around because that will do a much better job than acrylic mixed with water. Once the entire ornament is covered in white acrylic paint on the inside, you're going to take a flat paintbrush and start just drawing some wavy lines at the top of the ornament. You don't have to make this very precise, and I'm going to be doing 2 coats of this. Once I apply the second coat, I'm going to grab some water, although you don't need it. You just need to grab some glue and confetti and just stick it on. If the paint has dried before you stick on your confetti, you can always grab some glue and use a bit of glue and attach the confetti. The next ornament is a snow theme, so it's basically surrounded with snow confetti and snow looking glitters. So you will need acrylic paint, glitter, some liquidy glue where you can just swirl it around so that the confetti gets distributed evenly, and a mixing pot. So first I'm going to be putting in the glue. Yes, my ornament does not stand on its own, and just put enough where you can swirl it around. Once you finish evenly coating the inside, add some glitters. I decided to make a paper funnel so that I could put the super fine glitters inside. You can take the funnel off and start to move all the glitters around. And I did a really stupid idea of pouring acrylic paint plus water into there and thinking that the glue was dry, which it wasn't, so the paint ended up messing up everything. But in the end, when I drained all the paint out, it turned out like this, so it still looks pretty cool. The next idea is a Christmas tree with some faux snow, which is just some foam beads inside. So what you'll need is some foam beads, acrylic paint, I'm using these, a paintbrush, a palette, and that's it. So first you're going to be putting in your foam beads. I used the funnel that I used previously in the snowflake DIY ornament thing, and I filled it up about 1/3 of the way, then put the little topper on the ornament back on. I started to paint this. I actually recommend using a more liquidy paint than a thicker paint because the thicker paint ended up turning out very transparent on the ornament somehow. And yeah, so once the green of the tree is dry, start painting some ornaments and a tiny star on top, and that's it. Next we have the glitter penguin. This one is a personal favorite because it's really cute and it's also very simple. So what you'll need are some different types of blue glitters, acrylic paint, a palette, and a paintbrush, as well as some liquidy glue. And if you have thicker glue, you can always mix it with water. So first remove the top of your ornament, then pour in the glue and swirl it around till it's evenly coated. Once it's done, you're going to just put the excess glue back in the bottle. Now put a paper funnel on top and add your glitters. Once you finish doing that, just swirl it around until you have an evenly coated ornament. Keep that ornament top off so that it can dry and start painting on your penguin. So I used about 2 coats of acrylic paint for the base of the penguin. And I'm just using a very thin brush to form the eyes. Make sure you start off small and just build up the eyes so you don't have a really wonky face. And that's it. Last but not least is a reindeer. This one's probably my least favorite because I can't really paint the reindeer since I don't have really thin paintbrushes, so the antlers weren't the best. But here are the materials, so some acrylic paint, a paintbrush, a palette, and some glitters as well as some liquidy glue. So first I'm going to evenly coat the inside with some glue. Just swirl it around, hopefully getting all the corners of the star. Then I'm going to place the gold glitter inside and some red glitters as well. So once I fully coat the inside of the star, I'm going to take some white paint and my paintbrush and just start painting the reindeer. I didn't like how it looked at first, so I just took some paper and wiped it off and painted a better one. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys do enjoy it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, then do give me a thumbs down. I really do want to know how you feel. And if you have any feedback, comments, or suggestions, make sure to do so in the comments section down below. And if you want a shout out in my next week's video, make sure to comment down below the word ornaments. And here is today's shout out. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!